This conference will now be recorded.
All right, friends, welcome to our Facebook marketing tutorial. For many people, Facebook or Instagram is like an internet only for us, because when we open internet, most probably we are either on Facebook or on Instagram. That said, is your business making full advantage of it? Is it making best use of it? Because as I said, many people, Facebook or Instagram is intent. So you have to question yourself, if you're a business person, are you making best use of this platform for your business? Yes or no? That is what you have to think about it. And you all know Facebook isn't new. Neither is the idea that every business needs Facebook presence. Already 2 days back, you now very much clarified in your mind, you are convinced that Facebook is must for your business, right? So it is not new. But lot of changes have happened since the Facebook first entered into the market. Today, it's the world's largest social network and can do many things. And many of us would never have dreamed of 10 years ago. What can Facebook do? It can now have a Facebook live videos. It can host 360-degree videos, sell products via chatbots, stories that has been introduced, and even serve as a top news source for almost 2/3 of adult population, I can say, or the younger generation. You get your news mostly in Instagram or Facebook, right? I don't think you get your news in your Twitter. So that shows Facebook has 1.56 million daily active users. Let's put that perspective in perspective. That means nearly 5 times the population of United States, 20% of the world population, that is, and it is still climbing. If you now look into Google and check your Facebook users, it's more than 2 billion. So imagine the social influence you can achieve through Facebook in terms of your peer effect, e-commerce business, referrals, customer relationship, your brand reputation, your brand awareness, and many more, apart from your regular networking in social media, right? So let's start me explaining you about Facebook marketing with more interesting way with the help of a story. This story actually relates to both of us, to all of us, in fact. Let's see what is that story all about. Okay. Sorry, I missed this. Yeah, story on Facebook. There lived a man named Saurav. He joined Facebook in the year 2007. Like him, there were many men, women who joined Facebook in the year 2007, and millions continue to join even today, as you know of it. He started his company, changed his job title to CEO. His passion was digital marketing. He joined many pages related to Facebook advertisement, digital marketing, and Twitter marketing, many more. He proposed his girlfriend on Facebook by changing his relationship status as got engaged to. When Saurav gave birth to his kid, he created a live event on Facebook and celebrated with the world, saying that he became a dad. Saurav frequently traveled for his talks and digital marketing workshop, kept checking in and on Facebook at different destinations, which we all do. Saurav logs into Facebook using iPhone, iPad, MacBook. Basically, he breathes Apple. When Saurav eats in a restaurant, he checks into Facebook. We do. Why don't you think we all do this? When he watches movie, he writes a review. Right? Even for restaurant, we write a review. There's one common thing in Saurav's life history. What is that? Facebook. You're aware of it, right? Facebook, this is a good statement, probably knows Saurav better than his own family. Now, I'm sure you younger crowd, Instagram people, which is nothing but Facebook, is probably will know you people better than your own family members. It'll have more details about you, your favorites, your dislikes, your most places you have traveled, what clothes you prefer, what kind of shopping you do, what is your behavior pattern, how much time you spend on Instagram, from which device you access Instagram, from what time of the day you access it, whom do you follow, what is your friends pattern, what kind of person you are you an introvert or extrovert, are you an adventurous person, you're an artistic person, everything the social media has tracked down and has categorized you. So that is what it says. Like Saurav, there are around 1.94 billion active Facebook users across the world who share something or other on Facebook. based on the stuff you share, don't share, like on Facebook, you get categorized, which I was explaining to it. What is the point of categorization? What is this categorization? Because this Facebook analyze your pattern, they categorize you into one particular folder, that you are so and so person. They will create one portfolio out of you. How is it benefit for digital marketer? This categorization comes as an opportunity for marketers to track those portfolios based on our requirement Facebook gives us. So the story does not end here. Saurav is back. Oh, the screen was blocked. Oh, I didn't know this. I was just going on. Can I go ahead? I want to see those slides. One of you should have just yeah, called or messaged me. Okay, you understood the story. No problem. Great. So that means you were listening. Okay, great. Now you can see the screen. So the story does not end here. Saurav lost his interest in Facebook. He moved on to a different platform, which is called as Instagram. So he lost interest in Facebook. He moved on to Instagram. Guess what Facebook did? On a hypothetical situation, I'm just using. What do you think Facebook did? Facebook acquired Instagram, right? Saurav became addicted to WhatsApp and distracted him from using Facebook often. What did Facebook do? Yes, Facebook acquired WhatsApp. Saurav became crazy with Snapchat stories with filters, just like other teens. What did Facebook do? Every day is not a Sunday. They did not buy Snapchat. They just copied the Snapchat stories. Yeah, many of you, what you have mentioned is correct. Saurav started using Twitter's Periscope to go live. So first live video started in Periscope. That was actually taken over by the Twitter. So they introduced this go live video. And what did Facebook do? They also introduced live video. So then finally, Saurav realized Facebook is here to stay, and guess what he did? He created a Facebook profile for his 3-year-old son so that his story can continue. What exactly is the moral of the story? It's not about how you tell the story to, it is to whom you tell the story to. It's all about Facebook marketing. So by now you should know how that Facebook is explained to you. But now this is all reviews, checking in, networking, putting your status. Those are all nothing but your personal stuff, right? But you're not here for that. You're here to learn about Facebook marketing from a business point of view. So let's try to get more information about what is this Facebook business all about. Now I have a question to all of you. Can you answer this question? How old is the Facebook? Anyone knows the answer? Very old. Wow, what a answer. Never, in my 8 years of my career on digital marketing, I never got that answer. Very old. This is something which I'll remember for the coming years also. Yeah, you're almost there, students. You're almost there. It started on February 4, 2004. It's almost 16 years ago. So very old. I don't know. It's subjective. 16 years is young, old. I leave it to you. Second, it was started by, of course, we all know Mark Zuckerberg. And first, it was introduced for Harvard students, and later it was given access to the people who had education-related emails. So it's mainly for the colleges it had started, and then later to all other colleges with any other email IDs, it was introduced. In fact, if it was first called as the Facebook Face Match, and now the later, I think you've seen the movie, you will get an idea about it. And these Facebook bought many more companies, but the most four important companies they bought was WhatsApp, Instagram, Messenger, CrowdTangle, and Oculus. Okay, these are the things which Facebook went to way ahead than most of the networking side of it, which we all know about it. Why Facebook is so popular for business? So these are the questions. What's the best platform for you to speak to 300 people daily on a networking site? There are many, but one of the best platform is definitely Facebook. Second, which platform is the best to know about your family and friends? What would be your answer? Exactly, right? Anything family and friends. Or which platform is best to create communities and group? What will be your answer? Facebook. Fastest way to spread information. It may not be the fastest, but one of the route for you to reach fastest is Facebook, definitely. So it continues to fit the needs of both consumers and business people. That's the reason it has become the number one. So it actually satisfies both the sides of the people for their business or for their personal use. Number one is nothing but Facebook. You cannot beat them. What is the minimum age of Facebook? But they say it's 13. I think they have relaxed that age factor. But what we see from Facebook usage is between 13 to 34 is almost more than 50% of your Facebook usage. Why am I showing this numbers to you is the product which you're selling, does that fit between this age category? Because you have the major chunk of people coming into this Facebook. Maybe beyond 45, you want to get into LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, we don't know. Or maybe with a small chunk of people, your business can be effective. So you need to know your audience well when you use any particular networking site, their age categories. Because if you see Instagram, it's a little younger crowd. If you see Snapchat, it's much younger than the Instagram, right? So again, LinkedIn means it's much more matured market over there, where you get even though it's a networking kind of thing, but it's much of professional way of doing it. So each networking site, age category, the behavior, what do they expect when they come to the networking site is what you have to remember, and you have to analyze it. If you don't do it, simply you start a business, you start a Facebook, and you start promoting a product, you may not achieve results. So you have to know your network very well. The three categories, friends. One is page, profile, and a group. What is this? You should be knowing profile means it represents people. Pages means it represents business. It's as simple as that. Groups, we're not touching at this point of time. A little bit of information on once you sign up with Facebook, you automatically create a profile. Second, profiles meant for individuals, not for brands. Third, purely for personal purpose, not for any commercial purpose. Can showcase your interest, likes, hobbies, put pictures, videos, blogs on topics, express what you feel, what you think, what you plan, what you eat, whatever, everything is there. And most important rule is one profile per person only. And in spite of that, there are 81 million fake profiles. There's nothing we can do about it. Profile summarizes your entire person's lifestyle, and that you are aware, right? What we are so much open nowadays. There's nothing secret about it. Our entire life we'll get to know when you open up your Instagram or Facebook profile. But I'm not here to explain about profile much. I'm here to explain about business page. What is the difference between a Facebook profile and a Facebook page is what I'm going to explain to you. Facebook page is used by brands, public figure, and organizations. Second, this is something called as unlimited fans. People who are associated with you in the personal account, they are called as friends. But who are associated with you in your business page are not called as friends, they are called as fans. So that's why sometimes Facebook business page is also called as Facebook fan page. And there's a term over here, unlimited fans. That means in your personal account, you can have limited friends. Now I want to know what is that limit. Maximum how many friends can you have? Anybody knows the answer? Come on. Out of 63 people, I'm only getting some 4 or 5 responses. 8 responses. Okay, even so most of them are right. The answer is 5,000. So most of them know that answer is 5,000. But in your page, there is no limit. Okay, that's something you should be aware of. That means capacity is huge. Your potential of scaling your business in Facebook is unlimited here. To create Facebook page, you need to have a profile page. Extremely important. If you do not have a personal page, you cannot create a business page. Profile owners can have multiple Facebook business page. Means one profile, one person. But one person can handle multiple business page. So I can create NICT Jayanagar, NICT Malleshwaram, NICT JP Nagar, but only under my personal account. I can have multiple business page. Below 18 years cannot join. I think they have relaxed this rule. Page owners can give rights to operate to others. Just we saw Google My Business, how to give user access. You can also give access here, admin access, editor access, manager access. And the most important point in business page is you can run ads in business page. That's most important because you can't run ads in personal account. There is no option over there. So you can only create an account in your business page. You don't need any permission to join business page. In your personal account, you need to send a friend request and then he has to accept that friend request. Only then you become friends. But in your business page, anybody can join your business page. You can join anybody's business page. So either way, two-way, it's an open, but you have a settings over there where you can block, move the fan out. They need a permission to join. All that you can have a settings, but on a default settings, it's open to everyone. And that's what you want. You want more audience to make more branding about your product. Now we need to build up your Facebook presence business page, right? Is it clear so far what all I've been explaining? Hope it's not going over your head and you're able to follow up things. I hope you have a book and pen in front of you. You're noting down certain points over there. And now I'll show you the steps to create a business page. I hope you can note down, and probably once the class gets over, you can do it. Today you will have a lot of work to do after I explain it. So now a little bit of business page I want to explain. How does this business page will benefit my business? Everybody has the same question. See, a Facebook page are the gateway for business to market for the users. A Facebook page is a public presence similar to a personal profile, but allows fans to like the business, brand, celebrity, cause, or organization. Fans receive content updates from pages on their news feed, while business is able to raise brand awareness. See, if you upload any product from your page, it'll go and sit in your fans page also. I mean, they'll be able to receive those updates in their news feed, which is again increasing your brands. And if that person likes, shares, comments, it'll only go to his friends of friends, and that's how it starts getting viral about it. That's something great. And the brands can deploy and track advertising, collect detailed audience insights, chat with user who seek customer service. You can do many factors when it comes to your business page. So don't you think that is benefit? Huge benefit for a business page. So now let us see how we can work, how to create a business page. So if you are working with me, please get into facebook.com, log in with your Gmail ID and password. Please type number 1 if you are working with me and you're ready for the Facebook marketing page to create. I hope all of you have logged in and you're just waiting for me to show how to create. People who don't have an account, please just go through what I am going to explain it to you in Facebook. Just wait, finish up this class program, and then you can create one account for yourself and then you can do it. But there is no other way if you do not have a personal account. So create one account. So that's the reason we will help you to give you the recorded videos. You can look into that page. Is that clear? Now look how I'm going to work on it. First is I have to create a business page. But first thing is I want to show you how does a business page look like, what all it consists of. Then you will have an idea. So I'll go here and probably search Cafe Coffee Day. I mean, it's easy. I'll take a brand which everybody is aware of it. So I'll just go here and type Cafe Coffee Day. This is how a brand look like, a business page look like. What all does it consist of? Just like you are welcome with a messenger. This is a pre-question given by the Facebook. Tell me what are you looking about? Can I assist? So this is a welcome message which is given by the brand. You start with a logo and then you have a very big cover image, a rectangle which can go a lot of information onto the cover image. Then after that you have also been given this button. This button is called CTA button, call to action button. So now what is Coffee Day is asking us to do is it is asking us to use their app rather than using the desktop. So they're promoting more people to get into the app. If I want to write a private message to Cafe Coffee Day, I can go for it. Then I have a ratings over here, 2.2 out of 5. I'm surprised that it's only 2.2. And I also get to know from a Cafe Coffee Day some statistics. How many people have liked this page? These many fans they have. How many people are following their business page? So see, if they put any update, any of these people can actually get information about Cafe Coffee Day and it can go viral. Small information about themselves, like their phone number, their private message, Coffee Day, website, and some information are available here. In fact, you can write more information. They're given less information over here. And then they have regular post, photos, post, and then if I click on photos, they have lots of photos over here. They have their own albums. They have a single photos. And then if I click on videos, you get to see a lot of videos available, all the videos at one shot. Oh, they also run an event. When I click on event, I might get to see they have some CCD gigs on November 29th, 15 guests attended, and where is the location. All the information is available over here. Now, if I want to know what kind of services Cafe Coffee Day will do, so I click on services, it gives you home delivery, it gives you online coffee subscription, it has some vouchers. So complete just a website. It's like virtual representation of your company on social media. Everything is there. Now, if I go to about, you have information about when it started, what is its machine, phone number, about company overview, founding date, what awards did it reach, what all products it's selling. Everything is available for me to understand what is this business all about. Now, not necessarily people will have time to scan everything, but some people will go for about, some people will go for messenger, some people will go for photos. So you need to cater to all kinds of people and have right information for you, because Facebook is also like a search engine. If I go over here and if I type restaurants, it will also give me all kinds of information which gives me near to my place. It can give me the best rated restaurant, it can give me, you know, the best reviews, all the uh, things which you have fed in Facebook also matters. Maybe it will not show up in the search button if you do not have a profile pic. So very important is to put up all the information. So Facebook gives you more importance. On the left side, you have, see, anyone, people who have posted recently 2020 or anywhere in Bangalore. So when they start advanced searching or they filter it more and more, if you do not have the right things in your Facebook page, you're missing a huge chunk of people. So I hope you got an idea about what exactly is a Facebook business page. See, even Cafe Coffee Day has its own username. What is it username? Facebook.com/Cafe Coffee Day. They have their own username. They have their own URL. So you can put it in cross device, cross networking sites. You can tag Cafe Coffee Day, or you can just people type Cafe Coffee Day. It will match with this word and it will show up. So they have their own URL. So let's see in the class, how can we create our own URL, our own username or an identity that is nothing but @ Cafe Coffee Day. It is like your username. How do we do all this information? We will start working on it. Okay, now let's get into practicals. So just see, I'm stressing more on little theory because you need to understand the concepts first. And once you understand the concepts, then we can get into the practicals. You might think, why is he talking so much? Because over the online, it might take time for you to keep focusing on what I say. Concepts are very important. Why you're doing it and what you're doing it is most important thing. How we are doing it is, that's okay. Even if you go to YouTube, you'll get all the information. But the concepts based on our experience, I'm trying to share with you, which will, if you consume that well, then you will know the reason why you want to create a business page. Okay, now I will start my business page. Please carefully observe, where do you create a business page. Now next to home, there's an option which is called as create. I think all of you will have this. If I'm going fast, please stop me. I'll go a little slow. Click on create. You have multiple options. You can create an event, you can create a group, you can create an ad, you can create a page. What are we trying to explore now? We want to create a page. So go for the first option, which is called as a create a page. Now, Facebook will offer two categories. So you can better customize the fields on your page. Now, let's say that all of you would have selected one brand or a business. So you can select this brand or business. But what is this community? Community or public figure? Community or public figure is nothing but your individual. Like you can be a singer, you can be a dancer, coach, chef, author. You can select a public figure. A community could be probably the NGOs, small community where you have created a business. It could not be a public limited. Maybe a temporarily you want to create a community to create some cause. So anything like that, you are looking for it, then you would go for public figure. But now I think all of you would have selected business or a brand. So click on get started. Now you have your page. I think if I remember, I had started, try this. You need to put the same company name as what you had done on Google My Business. So don't forget that. So it will be Red Cafe. I don't know. I think, did I put Red Cafe restaurant or it was just Red Cafe? I think it was just Red Cafe, if I'm not wrong. All right. Diti, is the screen locked? It says the video stopped. Diti, are you able to see? Okay, great. Same thing as Google My Business. You have a category over here. Small, few are repeated because you're creating a page. What else will be there? It is the same thing what Google My Business also asked. That was a Google platform. This is a Facebook platform. But the simple, slightly different questions they might ask. here I would go and say it's a cafe, right? So category will be cafe. So select one category out of it. The minute you select cafe, it's going to give you the address. So click on street address. You can mention, I told you a realistic address. So I will say it has to be the same address as what you had done in Google My Business. So I'll write 18th Cross, 12th Main, Jayanagar, and the city will be Bangalore. And try selecting the proper pin code, otherwise you might get an error. Phone number is not compulsory, it's an optional, but you're representing a brand. Okay, sorry, it's showing my company name, Red Cafe. So just check what it is. See, you can change your company name, username, but it's slightly tedious and a lengthy process. So just make sure at this stage your restaurant is properly named, your category, address, mobile number. If you want, you can put, and then you have a pin code. If you once you finish all this information, it's straight shot. Click on continue. Okay, it says please correct the highlighted fields. So maybe these, it says this page already exists. So that means we need to create a unique page. So maybe I will say that, maybe I'll just put a location, Bangalore, and click on continue. Great, I think now it is accepting it. That's why it's loading. So make sure only the first letter of the word in the page name is capital, not all the letters. If you make it capital, it may not accept it. So just make sure you don't do that. After when you click on submit, a box will pop up for you saying get started, but don't, you will be you will be automatically redirected to add profile photo and cover photo for your new page. You can skip these steps at this point of time, because I recommend you first get out of this way. First create the page, and then you can upload the cover image and the profile image. So you have this box, skip it twice, skip once, and step 2 out of 2, skip it second time. And you have to come to this location where we will start building up your business page from here. So now it looks very empty. It's just like a draft, but all of you should have reached to this place. Everything is empty. I have no information over here. All right. Kirtana, there's nothing. You need to just put the address, contact number, everything, and then click on continue. You will have a small dialog box asking you to upload profile pic and cover pic. You skip that step. 2 times you skip 1 and 2. You should be able to. Let me see if I have any snapshot of it. Sorry, I don't have that snapshot. So just skip those 2 steps when you have it, and then you should be able to reach to this page. Great. Now, you know what we have to do. First and the foremost thing is profile pic, cover pic. These are the 2 most important things which we have to upload it. All of us are aware of it by now. It could be a slight repetitive, but it is a must to make your branding effective. Especially profile picture. Let me tell you, friends, what is so special about profile pic. It might look simple. Okay, don't worry, I will get back because of the network connection. There is a problem. Don't worry. Just listen to my explanation. See, the first step is to give your Facebook an identity. Most important thing. This will serve as a primary visual for your Facebook, appearing in search results. Think of your profile picture as your first impression and be sure that you use something immediately recognizable, like what? Logo. If you're a speaker or a public figure, go with a favorite headshot. If you're a local restaurant or a shop, may choose an logo or an image of most popular offerings. What about cover image? Cover image is a large horizontal image that spans to the top of the page. You can put 3-4 images, you can put videos explaining about your what all the offers you're providing. You can do that. Okay, so I just took more time because I just want to make sure the net is back. Just hold on. So how do you upload a picture? Can you see the screen? So how do you upload a picture? You have an option over here which is called as update. So click on update. The last but one, which is the upload photo. You don't have any photo. There's no point in removing it. So click on update. You have an option which is called upload photo. Take photo. I mean, if you have to take it now, probably through mobile, it'll be, you can use that concept. But I'm assuming that you already have some images in your desktop. If you don't have, you have to go to Google, download some images related to your business, save it in your desktop. Now go and click on upload photo. A desktop will open up, and I have some photos in my folder from yesterday's. So what's my logo on a red cafe? So I'll just go here. So it is a round in shape, the logo. So keep that in the mind. Just make sure it fits according to it and click on save. So it says your profile picture. Yes, you can use the same image from yesterday. It doesn't matter. And if the image, and if there is a way of communicating to your customers also will be consistent. So what they see in different platform, they also get to see in Facebook. So there's nothing wrong to use the same images. And then next, how do you create a cover image? Please observe it. You have on top left, there's an option which is called as a add a cover. Click on add a cover. You have an option over here. Choose from photos. You can even upload a video. You can upload a photo or a video. So don't go for choose for time being. Go for upload photo or video. You can either go for it or you can have multiple photos at one shot. Create slideshow. Let's make it simple because we're all learning for the first time. Go for the third option, upload photo/video. Click on this. Again, a dialog box will open up where I have stored all the images. So you have to be careful with the size and the specification, whether it will be able to fit in. So let's see if I can fit this. So it says choose an image at least 400 pixels wide and at least 150 pixel tall. So cancel. Again, click on add a cover, choose photo or video. So select some images in Google, which I already have. Great. You can click the cover image little down, up, and make sure it is in the center of it. And you can click on save. Since it's a red cafe, I mean, I didn't like the resolution of the photo, but anyway, the purpose has been set to create a cover image. All able to do these two things? After you do here, just click on the cover image. Click on the cover image. A box will open up over here like another screen. The most important thing is add a location where exactly it is. So click on that and add a description where who we are with it, where was a photo taken with it. So you can put Bangalore and small description about it. Okay, so probably welcome to the official page of Red Cafe in Bangalore. Visit us for special offers. We are located in Indranagar. And this is what you can write, small information about the business over here. You can write anything. You can even give them some discounts, or you can give a hashtag. You can put a website URL or nice, small sentences, rhyming, proverb, anything that actually, makes them interest. That is also possible over here. Were you able to do it, all of you? Bindu, can you repeat? Yeah, Bindu, once you upload a cover image, click on this cover image. Another screen will open up. There, here you will have an option to put up some information. You will get to add some description. You can put a Bangalore, who are with, you can just put your friends required and then make it done. Small information description about this image. Click on it, you should be, it will take automatically to where you have to go. Okay, great. Now you have finished this profile and cover image. Next, you have this a button over here below the cover image. This button is actually called as, please remember, it is called as CTA button. Now, what is CTA button? It's called as call to action. Basically, it is telling you what exactly you want your customers to do when they visit your business page. Do you want to buy some products? Do you want them to buy from you? Do you want to install app from your site? Do you want them to come to your website? Do you want them to call you? Do you want them to email you? Do you want them to send a private message? What exactly you want them to take action? That is the meaning of add button. Click on add a button. First step, which button would you want people to see? If it is into event management or anything into, you will go for a book with you. Contact you is something which is very generic. I'll click on contact you. You have more options over there. Again, contact us, it will take you to your website. Send message, it will go to your private message, that is a messenger. Call now, directly will come to your phone. Sign up, again it will go to your website. Email to your email ID or to your WhatsApp. Now the effective one is to call, direct, one-to-one you can talk, or you can ask them to go to your website. Say for this class purpose, I'm ready to take phone calls from them. So I go and click on the third option, call now. Okay, which button? I'll repeat again. Below the cover image, you have this blue button over here. Click on add a button. Then under that, you have book with you, contact you, learn more, shop with you, download your app. I have selected contact you. Under contact you, what am I going to select? Call now. Then I will go and click on next. I'm happy a lot of people are asking questions, involving it. So that means you are very attentive over there. Second step, where would you like this button to send people? What I said, call now. Obviously, when they click on that call now, where should they go? They should come to my phone. The ring should come to my phone. That means I need to put my phone number, add your phone number. Then phone number will be 91. So type over here India, then it will give you the code, international code. So we all know what is it. It is +91. My system is little slow. It is not able to. Yeah, I got it. +91 India, and you need to put your, obviously your, it could be your sales marketing guy number, or it could be your counselor or the main person of the business who's ready to talk directly and handle the queries. It's left to you, but make sure it's a mobile number. I don't think it'll take landline, and click on save. And you're finished your button call now. You have configured the number, and then finally the last step over here is finish. What happens below this button, below this cover image, what you have on now. In case if you do not want call now, you can always change it back. How can you change? Again, go to the button, just put your cursor over here. You have an option which is called as edit button. Click on edit button, go back, again go back. Now you're back to the original page. Now I do not want people to go for call now. Say I want people to send me an email. That is a better way. So I'll go for the next option, which is send email, and click on next. Now your button is send email. Now where would you like this button to send this people? Obviously to my email ID. Then to which email ID? You need to update that. So click on add your email address. Then it'll ask you for your email address. You can type your email address over here. Make sure proper the address is. This will miss out potential leads. Click on save, and you have done both. Once the tick mark is over, finally you click on finish. It's a simple one. Remember in coffee day you had what? Use app, but we are going to go for send email. Same way, how do we change the name of the business page? I'll show you as we start doing it. In fact, I'll show you as we keep doing it. Lakshita, did you understand? You wanted me to repeat, so I just repeated. Anjali. Anjali, where is she? Okay, got it. Okay, great. So 3 things are over: profile, cover image, and call to action button. Next, don't you think you need to update your about us page? What exactly is this about page? About who you are, when did you start the business, why did you start your business, your Google map, your hours, amenities, all those information you need to fill it up. So where do you fill it up? Please look at the screen. On the left side, you have an option which is called as see more. And then you have on the left side, you have something called as about. Okay, there's a constant dog barking. On the left side, when you clicked on about, Isha, right now, don't do anything about the username. I'll get back to you. All of you, what you have to do on the left side, you have an option which is called as an about. Please click on this about. When you click on about, on just above this map, you have this option called as edit page info. Hope you're able to see that just above this map. Click on this edit page info. You will get a form. First one, we are all aware of it. you need to add a description. Friends, description plays a very important role. Okay, write something that is beautifully imagery, right? Next, you will need a description. Let your audience know what your business is all about. Small description, easy to read, 1 or 2 sentences, maximum 255 characters about your business. Description will appear on your page, even in search results. A description should be very intelligent way with a little bit of keywords. Don't be afraid not to show some kind of a brand personality. So that's extremely important when you are creating a short description. Don't say we are open, please visit my store, visit my website, buy my coffee. Don't make it so very obvious one of it. Even a small cute 1 or 2 words plays a very important role. So for example, I'll use a word as say Red Cafe Bangalore. That's my name. As an unusually human approach to business. We always figured that putting people before products. It could be a little heavy, this kind of sentences. If you're not really into this kind of a sentences, probably you can change and write a small 1 or 2 lines. Probably like I can say one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. Okay, that's it. I think most of them will understand what it is. Have one person come, have a coffee, and one neighborhood at a time. Basic, makes it very attractive. And whatever information you write over here, please don't forget to click on Save Changes. Some people will say, visit us for you know best pastries and smoothies. Something to attract with the words. You can put a website, put a hashtag. I will leave it to you. Click on Save Changes. So spend some time to make it more beautiful. It can be your tagline, Shivani. Yes, definitely. But tagline is already been seen anywhere else. You can, but not just tagline. Maybe some more, a little bit more information will make important. Now it is repeating slightly over here. It is asking one more time. There's nothing harm. Save changes. Don't forget to click on Save Changes. It is asking for a website. See, I don't have a website. I'm just putting one fake website, but in a real time, that's not the way of doing it. See, it knows that it is not valid. There's no website at all. So just, you don't have to do it. Just cancel that website. Email. So obviously put your business email. I'm just putting my Gmail, but otherwise it has to be your business email ID. That makes it more professional and trustable. If I just send my personal email ID, then they may not agree. So it's always better @ of redcafe.com, @ of cafecoffee.com plays a very important. Call to action and add button are same. Yes. See, when it is add button, that means you have not added any option. But once you put up the option like call us, that add button will be renamed as call us, send email, use app. So you will no more you see that word as plus add a button. You will get to see what button you have chosen. Both are same. Now this, I will not spend much time over here. We have already done, but after the class, try. Business email is not mandatory, Shruti, but it looks professional. If you do not have a business email ID, it's fine. You can put your personal email ID. End of the day, the customer should be happy when they look for queries and they should get a satisfactory answer from you. That's it. But more professional way, business email ID would prefer, but it's not mandatory. You can zoom in, zoom out, click on the map, drag it here and there, click on this icon and place it exactly where you want to see it. Now, I have been telling this to a lot of students on Google My Business as well as Facebook. Make sure this pointer is exactly where your location is. Saying this, for students with time pass for fun, they'll put this icon on middle of the water, on some top of the building, in middle of the park, right in middle of the junction, right? Some attack will happen or what. So don't do that. Try making that it looks very accurate. And this place should be very much synchronized with your Google My Business. If you give two different way of icons, it's just people will be confused. So make sure you have the right location. Click on save. Scroll down. You don't need service area at this point of time. If you're interested, you can. For example, in Bangalore, where all are you going to service the area? So which have done same thing. So can be one area, two areas. Save changes. Lakshita, don't you think that is good? If you add your number, people can reach you very fast for any kind of queries. Say there's some bulk booking is there. They want to book your entire restaurant for some party. It's better not to have one-to-one talk. So they prefer rather than emailing it and you looking at the email and you get a reply. If the customers can get some instant answers from you, then don't you think that's benefit? So it's always nice to put a number. If I'm not saying your personal number, but you can put a company number. Now for class purpose, this is not visible to anyone. It's just left. It's only to you. So don't worry. Don't get scared. Put your own number. It is nobody will call you at this. Okay. Number of hours working. Cafe I cannot put always open. It is number of hours available. No hours available doesn't make permanently closed gone case. Now only I have opened. So open as selected hours when Monday 9 to 5. Now Monday I can make it to 11 p.m. 9 a.m. I'll open, I'll close it at 11. The advantage of Facebook is it'll take the same thing as the above one, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. See, in that way, like in Google My Business, for each and every day you have to allocate it. In this, you don't have to worry. You can straight away fill up all the information and click on save changes. That's important. If you don't click on save changes, then you will not be able to proceed to the next step. Temporary service changes. There's nothing at this point of time. You have not made any changes. A lot of people ask me, what is this impressum? You don't have to worry. This impressum is not for India. This optional is only for certain countries like Australia, Germany, and Switzerland. You need to submit some documents saying that you own this business. That is what is impressum is all about. But then we don't need that in India. So that means we don't need to fill up this information. Price range. How expensive is my product? How affordable it is? So 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star. So probably my cafe is probably in between. So I can go for $2. That means the price is not very cheap, not very high. You can go for it. So it's a 2-star restaurant kind of thing. Or make it more classy, we can go for $3. This plays an important role. A lot of students know if they want to hang out in a cafe, they will also check exactly is this price fit into their budget. So don't forget that. Save changes. And if you have any privacy policies, you can update over here. What can be a privacy policies? Okay, for example, I can show you. I'll show you over here. Facebook. I'll show you Starbucks coffee. They have certain terms and conditions. It's very important because this is an open platform. It's public. Lakhs of people, crores of people will be seeing your Facebook. We have to consider all the factors into account to make sure no law is broken, no such kind of unwanted things happen in your business page, like probably adult content or some kind of words which or a fake things happening at your business page. So it's always better to handle it because at some point of time it can go out of your hand. So it's always better to have some terms and condition. So I'll just show you what they have given. If you read here, see Starbucks terms of use. The Facebook page and application created or administered by Starbucks or for you to enjoy. We welcome your comments, picture, videos, and other content so long your user complies with these terms and Facebook statement of terms and responsibility. Okay, so actually you can use the same thing over here, but I don't advise you to copy it, but you can fill up the information over here and click on save changes. Okay, please make your store information. So there's something error, maybe number of characters. Okay, I can't use Starbucks. See why the error is, I can't use other people's brand name in my business page. And then I can click on save changes. Okay, again there's some error, maybe too many characters. Okay, it's not letting me to do it. That's fine. I'll leave it. I will put it in another place where I can. So see, all this is ready. Everything you have saved, nothing left. Once you have filled this information, go to the cross mark and click on close. So far, were you able to understand? You want me to slow down a little bit, or you were able to understand? "60 people are there. I want all of you to reply. Please respond." Thank you, Sona. Once you have finished it and you have come out of the page, slow down a little bit. Okay, I'll slow down a little bit. Okay. After you have finished it, you have come out of this page, you will be in this map location. Scroll down, you have this option over here, category. You can change the category even now. Somebody was asking if you can change the name of the business. You have over here, name, Red Cafe Bangalore, click on edit. Now you will be able to change the name of it. There's some do's and don'ts are here. Please go through it and see you don't get into this category. So change if you want. There's some characters left. You can add more if you want and click on continue after changing. So I hope someone asked me in between if how to change the name of the business. Please reply yes if you got my point. Next, most important thing is username. Create page at the rate of username. What exactly is this create page username? Friends, please remember your username will appear in your custom Facebook URL to help people easily find you and remember your page. You will have 50 characters up to come up with a unique name not being used by any other business. Now I can't use Cafe Coffee Day, I can't use Starbucks name, I can't use Nike. I have to have my own name over here. And if you have your own name, people can automatically visit your page when they're actually searching related to your brand or product. They can tag you at the rate of Starbucks or at the rate of Red Cafe. So you will use them again when you begin again doing some cross promoting your page, maybe in your visiting card, in your email ID, facebook.com/Starbucks or my Red Cafe Bangalore. So that's why Red Cafe plays a very important role for you. How do I do it? Click on create page at the rate of username. A box will open up. As I told you, 50 characters only at the rate of RED. Now see, even it is changing on the top. Now it says cross mark because it says you must have at least 5 characters long. Okay, I will go for Red Cafe. Now let me check if this username is available. It is not available because somebody else is already taken in it. Let me see if I put Bangalore. It's available. So 16 characters, Red Cafe Bangalore, and there's a green tick mark. So I am ready to create a username for my business page. Now keep one thing in the mind. If you're lucky, Facebook will accept this username. Sometime Facebook may not accept your username because you just created your business page. Maybe after a few days, if you try doing it, you might be able to create a username. So just try it. Some people will get it, some people will not. So you don't have to panic about it. Let me see if I'm going to get it this time. Last class I was able to get it. Now click on create user name. Perfect, I got it. It says you're all set. Now the username is Red Cafe Bangalore has been created for you. It's now easy for the people to find your page in search and visit the page. Now here, this is what fb.me. This is my like an identity. If I have to share it with anybody, if I have to put it in my visiting card, my email ID, any other cross platform, that is the URL. Okay, for the messengers, if they want to directly, I can even put this information. So when they click on it, they can directly go and message me. So that plays a very important role. And then click on OK. You will straight away get your username. And just after you do it, look at the screen. Just go and click on your company name, not your username, company name. Company name will be in red, in bold in color, Red Cafe Bangalore. I will click on it. Just refresh it. It's not updated. Just refresh the page. And then below the cover image, go and click on your company name. What do you get to see? Facebook.com/Red Cafe Bangalore. Are you all able to see mine? This is my URL. I changed it. Please tell me if all of you were able to do it. Repeat the last step. Because it's already been created. But where do you go and create it is, again, go to see more, then scroll into, go here about, then scroll down, you will have this option as username. I already created it, but before creating, you will have something called create at the rate of username. Click on that. A box will open up. You need to write unique company name. In case if it has already been occupied by somebody, try one more keyword, restaurant, resort, or Bangalore location, so that it'll go well with your brand name. And then click on create username. Once you create your username, just refresh your business page and just go click on Red Cafe Bangalore. That's what I said. Now, if I click on this, my company name, Red Cafe Bangalore, you get to see my URL on the top, which I'm making blue in color, facebook.com/Red Cafe Bangalore. Same thing, if I go to Starbucks, they also have the same thing, facebook.com/Starbucks. We are doing exactly what others also are able to do it. Gnanavi, the best thing is once we share the recorded videos, you will get to see the steps from the beginning. I think that will be helpful for you. So for what we have did, we did a profile pic, we put a cover pic, we put CTA button, we uploaded all information about, and then we also created our username. The next thing is templates and tabs. What is this templates and tabs? Templates and tabs. First, I'll explain what is tabs. Tabs is nothing but, can you see on the left side, post, events, reviews, videos, photos, about, community group. These are called as tabs, which is in the vertical format. You can actually rearrange those tabs. What do you mean by that is, this video, I can bring it into the second place. This post, I can bring it into the sixth place. Photos into the second. So I can rearrange it. But by rearranging it, what is the benefit of it? By rearranging it, you can show your audience in what order you want to show them. For you, reviews are the most priority for you to show them, then make review tab as number one. Maybe for some other business, videos are the number one priority. So bring the videos onto the number one tab. So I'll just open up some other, and you can see how the tabs has been arranged based on their requirement. So if I just open up Nike, now let's see what happens to Starbucks. What is their requirement? Their first requirement is post. Now look at the center. What is that first thing you will see? Post. Next, after post, you should be seeing video. Okay, I'll scroll down. What do you see? Videos. After videos, next priority they've given is photos. So I'll just scroll down. Yeah, photos. So your news feed is also been designed based on the position of the tabs on the left side. So that is what I meant to say. Nike, let's see what is their priority. Of course, this blue tick mark is a verified account, which all of you are aware of it. On the left side, wow, there's some app they have, icons, where I'm not sure what exactly is that. Photos. So here for them, photos is the number one priority. Next is the event is the next priority. So I scroll down, post is automatically there. And right now they don't have any events. So in Red Cafe, what have they given? They've given post, events, review, so it's by default. These tabs will fall under templates. You can select templates based on, is it a restaurant template, politician template, or a business template, service template. You can choose what template based on your businesses, or you can go for general template. Where do you go and create templates and tabs? Above the cover image, you have this option which is called as settings. Do you see this? Settings. So click on settings. You will open up this big page. On the left side, you have an option over here, templates and tabs. You want me to show you again, or did you understand how to go for templates and tabs? You have to go to settings. On the left side, you will have templates and tabs. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Okay. I'm back on my business page. Where do I go for my templates and tabs? Just above this cover image, you have this option, settings. Can you see it? Edit page, setting, help. So click on the settings. When you click on the settings, on the left side, you have templates and tabs. Just search for this, templates and tabs. Is this fine for those people who wanted me to repeat? Please respond. Now under the standard, it is by default it is given. And under standard, what all tabs you have, these are the tabs you have: photos, events, reviews, videos, and all that. But I'm not interested in a standard template. Let me change the template because my template is related to restaurant. All you have to do is click on edit. Now you have standard template, business template, you have venues template, non-profit, politicians, services, restaurants, shopping, video page. If you want to scroll up, just come out of it, scroll up, it goes up. Now, what is that I want? Restaurants and cafe. See, cafes is there for me. Then what I will do, click on view details. Scroll down, you get to see all these tabs: home, offer, review, photos, post, events. Okay, I want all of this. I want one more tab. What I will do, see, look at the screen, take the cursor outside, scroll down, you have this option here, click on apply template. Some people will not know. You will look for where is apply template. Sir, I'm not able to find apply template. What you do, come to this gray area and then scroll down. Then you have this called as apply template. Rest, when you apply to this template, you will see following changes on your page. I'll get extra thing, send email to primary button and get direction. Click on group. Now my template is restaurants and cafe. I scroll down, I have all these tabs under me. But I want one more tab. The tab name is called shop. Shop is not available here. What I have to do, you have an option over here which is called add a tab. Click on add a tab. Shop is there. Click on add a tab. Close. Can you see? I added extra tab. Now I want to do the position of my tabs. How do I do it? First, after home is by default will be number one. After home, I want photos. Click and drag it up. Next, I want videos. Click and drag it after photos. Next, I want post. Click, drag it again the post. Next, I want shop. So click all the way, bring it behind. So this is what I want my category. Now for all your business page, I want the same category: home first, photos, videos, post, shop. These four is mandatory. I want it in the same order. So just make sure you click and drag. You don't want the tab here. Just bring it down. That's it. You cannot remove a tab. This is by default given by the Facebook. But only the shop, no, which you have added extra, you have this option called as show shop tab. You can switch it off and click on save. Now I don't have any shop over here, but other things I don't think we can do it. Add a tab, click on shop. I want it back. Close. Now what I'll do, click and drag it above the post. Order is photos, videos, post, shop. Just take a picture. I want it in the same way. Photos, videos, and Harsh Mahajan, you got the idea about removing a tab. Mandate the default one you cannot remove, but the one which you added extra, you can take it out. Bindu, you can always go back and change it. Not a problem. You can always go on the top, edit it, select what you want. So I want business. So I click on view business details. Take this gray area, drag it down. You can click on apply template. You can always do it. Anytime you can change whatever template you want. It's not one time. That's not a problem. Everyone, please let me know if you have understood. Do you want me to go ahead, or too many things in your mind you want me to stop it? I just got one topic. Just type number one if you're okay for me to do that topic. It will just take 5 minutes. That's it. Just want to know your comfort level, because I don't want to push it further. Then you might get demotivated and then you might not like the class. It's just because we have 8 days time. Whatever we are supposed to learn in 1 month, you're learning in this 8 days. So much of information you need to consume. You don't have the comfort level of that 1 month to consume this data. So maybe it looks little over the mind, but the other good part is it's a lockdown and you can have more time to work on it. Right? So anything else, please let me know. You can discuss with me. As long as you're learning, that's more than good. Now, what is that additional thing I want you to know? Next one is called as page role. Same, user access. How are you going to give user access to it? It is same under the settings only on the left side. Instead of templates and tabs, just scroll down. You have an option which is called as page roles. Look at your screen, check on the left side. You should be able to get page roles. See, the benefit is multiple people from an organization can edit and post from the page without sharing login credentials. You don't need to know their ID and password. So in that way, they can handle your business. But also means you need to designate what level of editing access you need to provide. You have again admin, editor, moderator, advertiser, analyst. You have so many roles. Okay, so I'll share that information about how many different roles you have. On the left side, you have page roles. Same thing. You need to put up your username. Basically, that you should have liked your page or you should have been a friend of yours. Either one of it. Only then you will be able to send an invitation to him. In Google My Business, you only had 3 options, but you have 5 options over here: admin, editor, moderator, advertiser, and analyst. So it's extremely important for you to know what these roles are. So I've just note down over here, what is an admin? Admin can manage all aspects of the page, meaning they can send messages, publish a page, respond, delete, create ads, see which admin published a specific post, assign a page role. This would have all the same permission as a creator of the page. So you be careful when you choose what administrator. So once, say for example, I'll select one of the person, then I'll click on admin. So he will have all the access. Okay, so you have to be very careful. Tomorrow, if you have a fight with him, he can only remove you from your business page because he has all the rights as you have. Isha, I'll answer that just before the class ends. Okay, not to worry, I'll answer to that because we are doing page roles now. I don't want to divert the topic. Next, editor. What is an editor role? He has the same permission as an admin, except for one key difference: editors can't assign page roles to the other people. Means what can he do? He can respond, delete comments, create ads, see which admin published specific post, assign. He cannot do the last one, assign page role. He cannot add or remove people, because it's a favorite question asked by the interviewers. What's the difference between admin and editor in Facebook roles? What about moderator? he can send messages, respond to, delete comment, but they can't publish as a page. They do have to access to create ads. So if these moderators are in between people, okay, that means whatever they do in Facebook, they cannot directly submit it. They have to first take permission from the admin. If admin reviews it and he is okay with it, admin will click on submit. So that is what is the moderator. Advertiser is there only to create ads and view insights. Analyst, it's a redo access. He will not have anything. He will just see what's happening around the Facebook. That is an analyst. So I'll share this information, but remember this question is widely used in every business. Sorry, in every interview. So that one thing, if you are able to do it. Right now I am the admin. If I had selected more, so one of the requirement is if it's a single owner, then what do we do about page run? See, you're a single owner, that means you're the only one who will be an admin. But you don't have time to handle business page. You want to give it outsource to an external consultant. Maybe you want to outsource your business page to NICT. Then you will make NICT as editor. You still have control. You can even remove NICT anytime you want, but NICT will have all the rights for them to create, edit, put comments, post. It will help you on behalf of you. You want to do everything by yourself, you're just the admin. You don't have to do page roles. It is for different requirements. These are the page roles available for it. Have I made it clear, all of you? Any doubts you have? There were a lot of people on the day one asking many questions. I don't see them at all. I had a lot of people, even in the beginning, it's only 57 people, almost 8-9 people are not there. But day one, there were some 2 guys or some other people were responding very well about outsourcing. See, you create a business page, but you really don't know how to handle a business page. You're not getting enough leads. You're not getting enough response from your business page. What do? You outsource your business page operations to a third party. It could be a very good in digital marketing, who has great experience, who has all the tools, and his the business full time is handling social media. So what do? You can give him an access using his Gmail ID and then give him an editor access. He will handle all your Facebook operations, except he cannot add people into the Facebook profile, into the Facebook page. Only you can do as an admin, and he will handle all the things, and he will try to get results for you. Maybe contract for 6 months, 1 year. After 1 year your contract is over, you as an admin can move him out, or you want to change a outsource consultant, you can add one more person. So that way a lot of people do. In fact, NICT, we had outsourced our business page in the initial stage. I think there's still our editors. I'll just check. Initial stage we had because we had some other plans of digital marketing to go in a different way. So we had added those guys also as a partners. So I'll just check if I have that. So where do I go? Settings. On the left side, page roles. Now look at NICT. Scroll down. You will get to see how many people are admins. We have 4 people who are handling admins, and then you have 3 people who are editors. This could be my employees who are expert in digital marketing. Grab Stands, it's a company name, and I'm not promoting that company, but they are also an editor, and these 2 people are my employees in mind who are handling my business page. And we as an admin, we can control it. We can control our business page, and I will not be able to see other people's admin and all that. I can hide those information if I want, but if I want to know, I will be able to view it. But I mean, doesn't make much difference. I hope, Mridula, you got your answer for your question. Next, uh, before you go, somebody asked me whether this page is visible for everyone. Frankly speaking, this page is visible to all of the public, but they don't know that you have created a page, so it will not be visible to anybody. But you really want to be sure that you don't want anyone to see your business page. Under the settings, under the general option, you have the first option, page visibility. Go over here, click on edit. You will say page unpublished, you will get. I'm not getting why. Okay. You must be seeing an option over there as page unpublished. You're supposed to get there, but I don't know. I'm not able to find it. Are you able to find that option, page unpublished? Okay, strange. So if you're able to find, you can click on unpublish. I'll check in my Red Cafe Bangalore whether I'll be able to do it. You see this option, page published or page unpublished. For timing, now till tomorrow, if you're not doing anything with your business page, you can click on save changes. But remember, if you unpublish it, you cannot make any changes in your business page. It'll be like in coma stage. You can't do anything and it will not be visible to anyone. But my advice to you, it will not be visible to anyone. Nobody will like it. Do not share this information to anybody, so you don't have to worry about it. You can just keep it as published for 2-3 days and you can delete it later. This is a day one of Facebook marketing. Sir, I like doing business with partnership or only through outsourcing in page roles. There is no such thing as separate as partnership outsourcing. You can just give them editor access. What level of work you want him to do. You want him to only run ads, just go for ads. You want just him to be an analyst, go for analyst. Or you want all of it to do, go for editor. So based on what you want those person to do for your business, what level, if you want to become a moderator, give him a moderator. Still it will be in your hands. You will probably analyze, you will scan what he's doing. Is he spoiling your brand? He will go through, you can go through all this, you can scan his work, and end of the day it is in your hands to publish that or not. You really trust him, you're okay with it, give him an editor access. It is in your role. Bindu, I didn't get you. Where do I get this? What do you mean, where do I get this? Which one? Okay, so I'll stop the recording, but I am still open to take your questions. Anything else, please ask me.